Hey guys, welcome in. I'm here. Did I make it in the mark? I said 5 to 10 minutes. I think I hit before 10 minutes. Thank you for the heart me. How you guys doing tonight? Long time no see. 10 exactly. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Fatima. We're gonna start off with coating some cups. Hey, Lindsay, how are you? Hi, Tammy. If you guys missed it, I guess I should start with our new launch tonight. So if you missed it, we launched our BCM paint tints. We have yellow, black, blue, red, and white. These can be mixed in with the BCM paints. They can be mixed in with Hyperion, Helios, the Aurora paints, the Aurora pigments as well. Basically any water-based product. These are water-based as well. You can use them indoors. These are our new product though that we just launched tonight. And we have a ton in stock. So check them out. If you have the Aurora paints and pigments, like I keep saying, they are very similar. You do not need to get rid of your Aurora ones to get the BCM paints. This is just what we're going to be carrying moving forward. And we will have more paints coming soon, more like bold color paints. So I'm super excited about that. But tonight's launch was the tints, which can be used. You don't use them by themselves, but they can be used in a base, like I said, like a paint or Hyperion, etc. to tint the product. Thank you for the You're Awesomes, Tammy. Thank you so much. I think the consensus is I'm using too much product or overworking. I need to pay attention tonight. We're gonna start tonight with coating some cups with Hyperion. So definitely feel free to ask any questions, and I will try to be really thorough with my approach. Let me check comments here again real quick, and then we'll get started. Still in New Orleans, almost time to leave. I'm sad. Oh. I hope you're having such a good time though. And this live will go up on YouTube tomorrow, or if someone reminds me if I forget, whenever that will be, but hopefully tomorrow. Yeah, I think you did fall asleep on this one. So so if you guys go back through the last couple lives, this cup we had done the Milky Way on just like this, except my paint to Hyperion ratio was a lot more paint to less Hyperion. Should have been the opposite. So I didn't like it after it had dried, and so I sanded it all off, and then we redid it this one, the next my last live. So if you go to YouTube and catch up on lives, you'll kind of see that whole process. You won't see me sanding it off. I wouldn't want to watch that either, to be honest. There was a lot. But I'm much happier with how it looks now because, yeah, it was just too much on the first one. Too much paint. Alright, so with Hyperion, I always keep my paintbrush, my Hyperion brush, in a cup of water, and then I just dab it off on a paper towel like you see me doing here. If you keep your brush damp, it doesn't soak up as much product because there's water in there to kind of prevent that. My Hyperion I do keep in a condiment bottle just like this. I love this glitter. It's so pretty. Yeah, this glitter is Oracle. It's from Cold Glitter. Code BCM will save. Hey, Erin. It looks fine now. It does. I like this one a lot better than the last one. Having a good time with my family. Oh, good. All right. Are you not supposed to shake the bottle before use? You can shake the bottle. I do. You don't have to. For me, it's habit from a product I used 5 years ago, but you don't have to shake the bottle. I think your issue was kind of bubbles and stuff. If you look, I didn't really shake this bottle too much. I'll shake it before I apply the next, the coat on the next tumbler. Hyperion doesn't really produce a lot of bubbles when you shake it. If you're getting bubbles while you're applying your product, a lot of times that can be because of the brush. Your brush is like creating or trapping air bubbles as you're going over it, or you're overworking it, you don't have enough product on the cup. A couple things like that can create that issue. Typically, shaking the Hyperion before use is not gonna give you that problem. And I do honestly think that using a damp brush versus a dry brush helps, because your brush is not gonna create as many air bubbles as maybe a dry brush would, or trap them. So I think that looks good there. Oh, I just looked at my screen at the right time. Thanks, Erin. That was cute. Hey, Gita. I have bubble butts and cracking. No bubbles, I don't think. Oh, okay. I think maybe I read that your post wrong then. I thought you had said bubbles, but it was bubble butt. So you're getting kind of like a lip or something down at the rim. A lot of time that is going to be just caused by your tumbler is not even on your turner. And so it's gravity's just pulling your product, your Hyperion, down towards the bottom. Those are my team colors. These colors here, what's your what team is it? And if I'm missing anyone's comments, always feel free to ask. I think I'm caught up, but always, like I said, ask again if I miss anything. Here is the cup that we did on the last live too. With the this is a UVDTF. We had totally coated it with the mica powder, and then when I was brushing on Hyperion, it started to pull off on like just a couple of the butterflies, and I was like, oh, I'm not a big fan of that. And so then I was like, well, I guess we'll just keep going and make it look intentional. So that's what we did. I actually really like it, and Lily, this is for my daughter Lily, she loves it. She when she looked at it the next morning, because she wasn't expecting the butterflies to stay black, so she goes, I like it, but, and I was like, oh great, she's gonna ask why, you know, the butterflies are black. She goes, but where's the lid? I'm like, okay, well girlfriend, you know how this works. We have to coat this cup with Hyperion before you can just put the lid on it. But she loves it. I have a picture of her hugging it. And honestly, I actually really like it too. The butterflies, not all of them, kind of, not like all parts of the butterfly got uncovered, but it looks good. I'm happy with it. And if you like how that turned out, then what I did was put the UVDTF on the cup and coated it with Helios glue and burnished the mica. And then I went over it with Hyperion, just like I did now. I think the Helios, it did a great job of bonding to the paint underneath, but I think the varnish of the UVDTF is a little slick, and so when I brushed the Hyperion on, it wiped away the pigment or the mica. So if you like that, that's how that happened. If you were like, I wish the pigment would have stayed on the butterflies, then a coat of paint over the butterflies is going to be what you need to do before you do the mica and then putting your coat of Hyperion on. So lesson learned, but it did turn out really pretty. I like it like this. I like it both ways, but I'm not mad about this. That was the cutest pic. It was. I had to share it, yeah. Lily has the best taste. She's super excited to get this cup. And this cup will actually, this is one of our 12-ounce sublimation tumblers. It's like a sport lid. I don't know if I have more over here. Probably not. But anyways, the lid is black, so actually it's going to really tie everything together with the black butterflies. And hello, everybody. I feel like I'm missing some comments. This is how I find out you're live. Always. If you message me and you can't find me, if I don't respond, then check my live. Even my mom knows that. It was good seeing the kids today. It was. And shame on TikTok for giving me a violation for having my kids on TikTok. I literally was on the screen the whole time and they were not about that, but I'm glad you guys were able to see the kids. Yeah, I got a thing later saying that my live was restricted and I couldn't receive gifts, which for that I don't really care, you know, but the live being restricted was not my favorite thing because, you know, I'm here to kind of get to know people and hope new people find us here, and that doesn't happen when your lives get restricted. So we'll see if it does it again, but up here at the top, I don't know if Fatima, if you're still here, but I had some areas where I could tell the Hyperion was real thick up at that top rim. I think I took care of it, but let's just say like that's happening. That's gonna stay up there. Like Hyperion does self-level, but you still need to kind of be proactive. If you see like a very concentrated area, that's probably going to kind of stay up there. So if you're getting like those bubble butts, this is probably what's happening and what you're noticing. So just make sure you're brushing that out, like you see me doing here. It'll self-level to a point, but if you have like a really thick area of Hyperion, most likely is not going to disperse itself back down. Party time, bosses are out of the building. Woohoo! Hey Tara, how are you doing? Keep missing a spot by the lower handle. Did I get it? Oh, I got it. Okay. So just something to watch when you coat a cup with Hyperion. Just watch it for a couple rotations and see if you can see any areas where it looks like it's really thick, and brush those out before you let it go too long. And that is something with Hyperion that you need to kind of watch for. You do want to work quickly with it. If you were to catch that, even after like 4 minutes, it's probably going to be too late and you're going to end up having like streaks in the area where you just tried to brush that out. It does dry quickly. You want to get the product on, brush it out, and let it go. The day you're ready to quit, do it. We all support you. So this is, if you guys just saw the cup that I was showing you that I am making for Lily, this was the cup that I made first, and Lily was like, I want one just like it, except more pink. So this one, you can see the butterflies are completely covered with the mica. And that was the original intention of Lily's cup too, but she does like it the way it turned out. So I'm confident I have the whole cup covered, so I'm just kind of watching now for areas where maybe it looks like it's a little thick or concentrated. Kind of just whisk those areas away. This cup is kind of notorious because it just has that like little ridge right there. Whoops, where I touched. For your product to kind of like gather to. So just kind of keep an eye on that. I think this looks good though for the most part. You can see it's leveling out. You can't see my brush strokes. Really, she asked for a pink. That's all your influence. Have you met my kid? Good night, Lindsay. Alright, this cup, I honestly don't have any plans for. This was just a test cup. I had painted it black. I did a peekaboo on it. You can see the bees on it still a little bit. And then I had mixed some of our new paints and red pigment together to make this color. The only thing I guess I would want to show you with this cup, I'll coat it again with Hyperion. If you go back and watch the replays, you'll see when I coat it with Hyperion, the first two coats, it almost looks like it changes the color of the paint. And it does change back after it's dry, but I just want to show you that after, seems like maybe those first two coats, it doesn't do that anymore. So if you've watched the replays, or if you were here for the lives when I was first coating this cup and I was kind of talking about that, you can see now that it's not changing color at all. So just a kind of an instant reaction, but it's not a long-term reaction. You do like this color? I like it too. It's kind of like a, what would you call it, like a dusty rose or something. Causes a streaky look. Me and Tara have an issue with. I don't know. I'd have to see what you guys are talking about. Dusty rose for sure. And this color was just it was our BCM paint, white and black, and then some of the red tint. That was it. And it got this color. And that is all the cups I have to coat right now. So I'm going to close up my Hyperion, and then my cup of water that I keep my brush in just goes back in there. I have to be, mine does it usually standing, and Laura Coates fixes it. She's gatekeeping. Oh, the exact recipe. I just told you it was black and white and red. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I was going to show you this cup too. I'm actually going to coat this one again. So this was kind of like my test cup that I wanted to do. And you can kind of see how Hyperion reacted to the pigments and paints. And it's actually, I'm going to coat it again just kind of see how it does after this. But I mixed the white BCM paint. I'm going to take these off. This was from a different experiment. The white BCM paint with the different pigments, and some of them I pigmented heavier than others. And just kind of learning kind of a threshold of how much is too much for pigment to paint ratio, which we kind of know. So the orange, this one was pretty heavily pigmented. I did a little too much red, so I put more yellow in to offset it to give it orange, and you could see the Hyperion kind of repelled on it. I don't know if other top coats or epoxy would do that too, but this is Hyperion specifically. Yellow's fine, the purple's fine, the blue's fine. The green, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's kind of maybe from coating the orange carried over to the green. The green seems smoother, but the orange definitely did have too much pigment. So just something to be aware of, but we're going to coat it again. I'm going to just keep this cup as is and do a couple coats to show you if this happens to you. Just keep going. It's not the end of the world. It's just a few more coats is going to kind of smooth that out. Recall heat temp and time for the Easter baskets. Most blanks I always recommend 385 for 60 seconds. So that's probably what I would do for the Easter baskets too. You like that purple. And these were all just the pigments with the white BCM paint. And if you still have the white Aurora paint, you could do that. If you still have the Aurora pigments, you could also use those too. We are just rolling out with our BCM brand, and that's what we'll be carrying moving forward. Let me coat this cup again though. Look at you being a colorist. Got myself a couple tins. Thank you, Jen. And the tints, guys, a little bit goes a long way. We're going to play with them tonight, too, so you can see. And if there's anything that you want me to kind of experiment with or show you on the live, please put those requests in the comments, and we will do them. I'm here to F things up so you guys can learn if that was a good decision or a bad decision. But like I said, this one, you all saw the orange specifically looked kind of iffy, and so I'm going to just keep coating this cup to show you how it ends up. And this is another thing that I was pointing out with that, like that Dusty Rose cup. You might see your cups looking kind of splotchy like this once you apply your Hyperion. Do you see that? That all goes away once it's dried too. So don't worry about it when you're applying your coat. It already looks much smoother than the first coat. But yeah, don't let that all throw you off. Don't wipe it off. Wait till it's dry and it will all smooth out again. Both are amazing products. Thank you. I have some Aurora tints, not yellow or blue. Okay, perfect. So my cup with polyacrylic spray after glitter. Is that one main glitter still after Hyperion? Probably not. Honestly, if you are doing a first, second, third coat of Hyperion over glitter, what's happening is your Hyperion is soaking into the base layer of that glitter and kind of starting to build up through it until your Hyperion kind of builds over top of your glitter. A lot of times it can look dull. Once you get that even smooth layer over top of your glitter, it's gonna sparkle just like it looks in the bottle. The only color that I've seen the sparkle not come back, and it doesn't matter if you use Hyperion or epoxy or any other coat, top coat, would be black. If you have like a pure black glitter, it will not have that sparkle come back regardless of top coat, unless you have like some silver in there or something to kind of get the light to hit it. But black glitter is just it's the only one that I've ever seen not come back from a sparkle. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing the live. All right, now that's all the cups I have to coat. What, should we mix some pigments and paint together? I've got some pens and stuff we could coat just to kind of experiment with colors. What do you guys want to do? Thank you for the follow, Naomi. What about black glitter? Yeah. If the black glitter has a little bit of, if it's holographic, it's fine. If it has silver in it, it's fine. And that's what I used to do. Is I would add a little bit of silver glitter to black glitter to just give it a sparkle. Otherwise, it's gonna just kind of look flat. She's ignoring me again. No, I'm not. What am I missing? The purple thin streaks you can see with the light hits. I'll have to come back and look at comments. Gold glitter, the none ones. Is that one a like a matte black? Do you need videos on doing a swirl glitter tumbler? What do you mean by swirl? Like a alcohol ink swirl or Milky Way, or what kind are you thinking, Sandy? You guys remember when I started this pen? It's a chunky black and it's flat. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I'm not sure if that one would look good under Hyperion if it didn't have some other sparkle to it. Three different glitters on a tumbler vertically. Vertically, like so not like a Milky Way, like straight up and down. I have any pen barrels that we can paint with some of the paints and pigments. I was gonna do that before I went live and I forgot to check, but that could be fun. Otherwise, we have this pen stripe. We'll be here all night for it. Whatever, Amanda. Whatever. Alright. So, there you go. Barrel. Somewhere I have a whole thing full of pen barrels that are already sanded and prepped. I think I came home with them from Tumbler Invasion. Just like I came home with like a zipper kit or something. Oh, actually, you know what? Look, this is a bunch of my pens. I guess they're not, I guess I finished a bunch of them. Let's say we can paint paint some of them, but these ones all have stuff on them. I found two we can paint. It's just about weird if she doesn't ignore us. Whatever, Gita. If you put those pink hearts in the comments, I'll probably see it better, huh? Alright. So here's the tints. What color would you guys want to see made with these? We can mix it with black or white. Well, has to be white paint. I can add black paint if needed. And we can kind of play with some colors. I'm going to sand these real quick, but if there's any colors that you guys want to see, and just kind of note that these are meant to tint your paints. They are not meant to like boldly tint your paints. So right now for BCM paints, we only have black and white. So these added to white is going to give you more of like a pastel look. Once we start bringing in our like bolder color paints, you could add like to the blue, you could add the blue pigment, and that's going to probably give it a deeper blue color. Or if you added like the blue to the red paint, it's going to give you, you know, pull more magenta. So just kind of, they're meant to tint. They're not meant to completely change like a white paint, if that makes sense. Teal, blue. Teal's going to be a little bit hard to do. We could do like a pastel teal. Let me sand these real quick. Keep commenting on anything, and I'll be right back. That one's sanded. And if you guys are interested in our tints, they just launched today. They're available at Better Call Mall Craft Shop. You know what? Thank you for the follow. I'm just giving these a sand with 240 grit sandpaper. I will wipe them off because you can see that you do kind of get dust from those when you sand them. Typically I wet sand, but I'm not going to run my sink right now. Easter basket turned out so cute. I got to make my kids one still. I'm actually really proud of myself. I bought the like Easter basket filling and candy and eggs and all that stuff like a month ago. I'm so proud of myself. But Weston has an Easter basket from back in my HTV days when I don't even think sublimation was a thing yet. And when Lily was born, I'd already said I'm not a big fan of making anything cloth. and sublimation wasn't a thing yet, at least not for me when Lily was born. So she's never had an Easter basket like Weston has. So I clearanced out the rest of my Easter baskets from last year, but I saved a pink one for Lil's. So I should probably put her name on it like tomorrow. Still do baskets for Cars and Aiden. They're still together. Are they? My parents did Easter baskets for us all the whole time we lived with them, and my grandpa was a huge Easter basket person. Like he had like a 20-pound Easter basket, like 20 pounds of pure chocolate in that thing. He had such a sweet tooth. Did you glitter like the train wreck Milky Way? Oh, okay. That's this one. I actually still have that cup. It's right here. So, I have a lot of tutorials on doing Milky Ways. It's one of my favorite things to do. But yeah, I'll have this tumbler on the turner spinning, and then I kind of just hold my glitter straight, and I kind of just try to make those like diagonal lines. I guess while it's spinning, I go down this way to kind of keep it even. But the best part about Milky Ways is you can be like super messy with them, and they're always gonna look good. That's probably why I like Milky Way so much, because you could literally do your worst and it's still gonna look good. Guys, favorite thing is the Hunger Eggs. She'll be 21 in July. Oh, I have so not my kids. Well, they're both kind of competitive. Weston is super competitive though. So this year I bought the kids their own type of Easter eggs. So Weston will only have like a certain type of eggs to look for versus Lily, because otherwise Weston's more competitive. He'll run around and get all the eggs, and then Lily will be crying. So I'm trying to avoid that this year. Okay, what do we say? I saw blue and teal for color suggestions. This is also day 4 of me having this new, is it day 4 or 3? Either way, having this black countertop, and it's still clean. I'm trying to keep it that way one more day. Chris never had a competition until Aiden. I had to color code my kid. Each kid had a color. They would argue. Yeah, that's my kids too. But honestly, that was me as a kid, so I guess that tracks. Hi, Maddie. But yeah, Sandy, check out any of my videos. Got a ton of Milky Way ones up. Okay, let's do, what are we doing? Just blue first and then teal? I get smaller, this is the kind of brush. So I will say that the BCM paints, they do like more of a softer brush. This is a Taklon one. The blush brushes are great too, but I did a lot of experimenting with like the foam brushes just because I could throw them away. Those will give you a lot more streaks. They work, but you'll get more streaks with them. So just FYI. All right. So we'll just throw some BCM paint in there. Really don't need too much, especially for a pen. So we'll just do 1 drop of blue. There you go. Where's Vanessa? She's never here for when I actually do it correctly. And then just mix it thoroughly. So that's what your blue's gonna look like for just a little amount of paint and 1 drop of the pigment. It's intentional. I know. Once I start doing the purple or butterflies, she's summoned. So, are we good with that color? Like I said, the blues are not meant to take you to like not blues. The pigments are not meant to take your white to like a deep color. We'll be bringing in paints for that soon, but it's more just to give you a little bit of a tint. I need exact ratios. All right, so then write this down. This was a little bit of paint and even less pigment, and it says that right here. I shared it to her. Well, now she's missed it. This is enough for a pen though. Oh, there she is. See again. If you'd like, you can see this replay tomorrow on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and share and follow along for more details or whatever it is. So yeah, that's more than enough for a pen. You could do 2 coats on this pen and still have a little bit of paint left over. So use sparingly. I probably will do 2 coats. We'll glitter this pen, but yeah, that's how you can get a nice, pretty sky blue. Once Lisa reminds Molly to upload it, right? I'm actually glad she said something because I thought I was up to date on my lives except for my last one, and I'm glad she said something because I actually had missed too. Alright, so there we go. That's how easy that is. You can use a heat gun to dry, or you can just let it dry on its own, which is what I will do. Let's do what, like a teal color. So I guess we could just keep the blue in here. Maybe add a little bit more blue and a little bit of what, yellow, I guess. This is gonna be a mess. Right, we'll do one drop of blue Vanessa. You're here for it. There's a TikTok replay on YouTube and find myself talking to it. I refuse. I will never watch any of my replays because I just can't sit through listening to myself talk that much. I refuse. Alright, there's 1 drop of yellow. Guess I can use the same thing. Blue and yellow is gonna give you green. I think you're gonna have to curve it with more blue. I don't know if teal is gonna be an easy one to make with just the pigments, because again, remember, your paint to pigment ratio has to be more paint to pigment, otherwise you can have issues with it repelling. Okay, so we've got more of a green base now, which that's a pretty green. Let's go with another, Vanessa, you watching? 1 drop of blue. Waste so much tint when I'm first mixing colors. Once we start rolling out more colors, like bolder colors of paint, the tints are going to be a lot easier to work with. Right now we just have the black and the white paint. Do 1 more drop of blue. Watch clips of my live and go, did I really sound like that? Nope, I will not. Okay, wait. Look, we're getting more teal. Look at that. And I actually do plan on rolling out like a teal paint and some other colors too, but my first round of paints is literally going to be like your basics, like your rainbow colors, just your standard bold rainbow colors, and I'm also bringing in like a brown and a gray. Is that good for teal? Again, it's with just the white paint and the pigments, you're going to be looking at kind of pastels. So more blue. Like 1 more drop of blue. I don't know, I think that looks pretty teal-y. Teal-y? Tealish. I almost feel like I should probably add a little bit more paint to this just to keep the ratio. But how's that look? Is that better? Teal is darker. This is like a pastel teal. What's the name for that? That's better. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the white in it. I could add a little bit of the black paint too. So if you want to, if you already feel like you're using quite a bit of pigments, then you might want to keep with the paints. So instead of adding black paint or black pigment to this or tint to this to make it, that actually looks pretty teal. Robin's egg pastel. Okay, I like that actually. Should we do this? Are we good with it? But I would say instead of adding like the black tint, if you've already been tinting your paint a lot, go with your black paint instead, because that's going to have more of a base to it, if that makes sense. You guys want to add any darkness to that, or do you think that's good for a teal? We're just playing around here. Nothing is more than that. Darker. Should I do a drop of black paint in there and see what happens? Alright, I got 2 darkers. So I'm going to do a drop of the black paint instead, because I want to have a base in there instead of just color, just the tint. What are you guys thinking? Should we go darker? Darker. We'll do another drop of black paint. I have a different color in my head. For teal. Alright, there's one more drop of black paint. I think it needs green. Now, teal is typically more blue than green. Turquoise is more green than blue, right? Am I right or am I wrong? What do you guys think about that? Again, it's going to stay on the pastel side. More purple. Get out of here. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, teal and turquoise. Teal's a blue-green. Yeah, it's more blue than green. And that's what I'm seeing. This actually looks a little bit more on the green side, outside of my camera. Should we stick that on a pen? You see more green than blue? Should we do one drop of blue? Let's do it. It doesn't look, whoops, shit. Vanessa, you didn't see that, right? Hey, we're just here to experiment and play around. I think we did like two drops of blue on that one. You guys see more blue this time? Looks more blue now. All right, should we put it on a pen? Are we good? Let's turn it like it's such a big pot of paint. That's a lot of paint for a pen, I mean. And there you go. Squeeze it in there. Oh gosh. Does it look more sky blue now? Let me show you the other pen for comparison. This one was just blue pigment with the white paint. And then this one was the white paint, some black paint, blue, and 1 drop of yellow pigment. Looks more teal compared to that one. Yeah. More realish, tealish. Yeah, it's fun to experiment. It doesn't take a lot of product either way. I'm gonna Hyperion pen tonight. I'm curious to see that. Yeah, absolutely, I can. I figured those 2 that we just painted, we can glitter them. I'm going to actually probably use this brush. Look how much paint still is in that brush. Plus, there's a lot of paint in here too. Said a little bit goes a long way. Granted, that's for a pen. They're not very big. A tumbler might need more than that, but don't need too much. I'm going to keep using that brush for the glue though, just to save myself from having to wash another brush. Okay, so the blue one, you know what I should do? I should make little stands. I have tumbler stands, I don't have pen stands. So this is 1 coat of the blue paint, or sorry, the blue pigment mixed into the white paint. It's a little bit streaky, so if you were looking for full coverage, I would do 2 coats just to really get a good solid full coverage. But we are gonna glitter this, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna grab glitter. Guys, I don't know if I've ever used this glitter, but I always have wanted to. So I think this pen is going to be the one to use it on. That's Larkspur. It's really pretty. I just have not found something to put it on. So we're going to put it on that pen. If I have used it, because you've seen me do it, then I guess we'll use it again. But I don't think I've used it before. It's super pretty. Like a multi-pen stand. I just got that glitter. Yeah. So if you see... Yeah, look. Gita, do you see that purple in there for you? It's like a blue, but with a purple flash. Yeah, I've been wanting to use it, but it's kind of like a glitter that... you would need like something something specific, so it's gonna be this. Yes, ma'am. Vanessa sees it too. All right, we're gonna use Helios glue. Hey, Nicola. It looks really soft in the jar. I can confirm. Yeah, so I'm excited to see how it looks on something versus in the jar. My paintbrush still has a little bit of that teal paint in it. I didn't wash it out. I just kind of brushed it off on a paper towel, but I can see a little bit of like the greenish color of the teal coming out, so I think it'll be fine. We're just playing around anyway. Looked at the glitter earlier and thought it looked soft. Gita, I'm dumping this glitter for you. You can roll it around, whatever you want to do. However you like to get your glitter on there. That is pretty though. If you kind of look at the outside, at least to me, it looks more purple around the outside edges. I don't know if you guys can see that in the when I'm looking through the camera, but in person, you can definitely see it looks like it's got a purple flash to it. Blue, but look, oh yeah. Okay, so look when you focus on the pen, but look at the flash around the outside of the glitter. See that purple? That's what I'm seeing too. Thinks you should move the brush. Wait, what? You like the color? That's really pretty. It's got a lot of dimension to it. Alright, we'll let that dry. Easy peasy. Pens are fun and easy to do. Oh, when I dumped, I got too close to the brush. Are we zoomed in again? Yeah. Alright, now let's get a teal glitter. I don't think I've used this one yet. I think this is a newer one. It's not 100% teal. It's kind of a greenish color. Twilight Seafoam. But maybe we put this on that other pen. Look how purple your mat was. Let me see what. Excuse me. Alright, this pen is actually not quite dry. You can see a little bit of glossiness to it. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see it still looks a little bit wet. The paints, the BCM paints, they don't dry fully matte, but they will have a low sheen. So if you have any glossy areas, like here, you can see the light's really hitting it glossy. Either let it dry longer or hit it up with a heat gun. This is what I was going to do. That looks really green compared to the pen, though. What do you guys think? Should we do it anyway, or should I try to find more of a bluer teal? That looks really green now compared to that. But it'll probably cover it good. What do you guys want to do? What do you want to do, TikTok? Do it? Do it anyway? Alright, that's 2 votes for do it anyway. I'm gonna get my heat gun though. Thank you guys so much for your orders tonight too. I appreciate it. I'll be working on getting those out tomorrow. Gorgeous color. Are we talking about the glitter or the paint or both? And thank you for the heart, new Candace. Both. I agree. And actually, that's pretty... That dried, you know, paints usually dry a little bit darker than what they look when they're wet. That actually dried pretty dark. Granted, we did put a couple of drops of black paint in there too, but oops, it was not quite dry right there. But that's actually darker than like a pastel, you know. So get up. Okay, let's see how that does. I think there was just one area right here that maybe it had a little bubble up or something. Alright, that feels good. Alright. I'm not going to rinse my brush out again. It's just Helios mixed with some of the paint. Actually, that's the paint that was left over from when we painted this one. And if anyone's just joining in, welcome. We just released our paint tints tonight. So we're playing around with those. Thank you so much for the gifts. We've got the tints in 5 different colors: white, black, red, yellow, and blue. This color was achieved by adding blue and 1 drop of yellow to mostly our white paint with a couple drops of the black paint. So you can really kind of mix up your colors to make new colors. I really like this one a lot. Do you like this one, Bree? I just saw you came in before I cover it up. This one's a little bit of, it's a little bit chunkier. It's not quite a fine glitter. But there we go, good full coverage. There we go. It's also kind of a good reminder too that like you don't have to have, if you're glittering a cup or something, you don't have to have your base paint completely match your glitter. You want it in the same realm, so if there's any spots or anything, it's not going to be super noticeable. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Just be in the ballpark. Alright, what do you guys want to do next? Look how nice and clean my workspace is. Hi, good night. Let's finish my book. Alright, fine. Thanks for hopping in, Aubrey. Alright, I am going to go stick this brush in water. Needs more purple. Love the level of clean. I really like this surface. Look, this for tax here. Look how clean my workspace still is. This is like a so this marble is what I oops, I think I hit co-host. This like kind of marble contact paper is what I used to have on my surface. And then this is actually, I looked for contact paper. This is wallpaper, like a temporary wallpaper. And it's way cheaper, and so far I like it. Granted, this is day like, what, 3 or 4 of having it, so can't tell you it's gonna last a long time, but I do like that it's cheap, so if I need to replace it, I can. Alright, oh, you know what I was gonna do? I wanted to do like a foil on this one. I know this isn't gonna be anything to do with the tints, but remember I was saying how I wanted to do kind of like a brush stroke with the glue and then apply foil to it, and when you pull the foil sheet off, it only sticks to the brush strokes, and it looks really cool and it's super easy to do. So let's do that. Let's pick our foil first. Oh, you know what? I think I already... I was kind of thinking of doing this one. What do you think with this one on the black? So again, it's just going to be kind of brush strokes, so it's not going to be like a solid thing. Do you guys like this one? It's different. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. That would look cool. Let's try it. I think it would look good on the black. This one's called Paint Pour, and I'm pretty sure this one is from Southern Belle Glitter. And then I'm gonna use this kind of brush because, like I said, with the glue, I'm actually gonna dab the brush in the glue and just kind of do brush strokes. So this is kind of the brush I would want to do that with. I don't want any hard edges. Can't wait to try your new paint. I can't wait for you to try it either. And we just released our pigments or our tints tonight too. We've got 5 different colors of the tints. So we've been playing around with those a little bit tonight. We're gonna play with, this is the BCM black paint. This is actually just 1 coat of paint on there. Typically I would recommend 2 coats though, just for good solid coverage, but the black paint has really good coverage by itself. Do a code for her because that was on her site earlier today. I don't. No, I don't. I know April does. I don't think I've seen April in here, but you might try GLC because I know that's, I believe that's April's code, and I know she has one with her. If someone wants to invite Cindy in here, maybe she has a code she could give you too. Excited about all of it. Yay! I'm so excited too. And we're not stopping with this. So I'll have some full color paints coming in as well. Possibly a couple other products that you guys will like, but I don't want to say too much right now. I never want to get hopes up until I get my hopes up first. You know Adrian does. Oh, okay. Told to use code LOVE on her site. Okay, well, it sounds like you guys got some codes to use then. Okay, so this is Helios glue. Just dabbed some in there, and I don't think I want it spinning. I think I want control adjust. Just my hands. All right. Whoops, that's a lot. So you don't need that much glue in one area, but we're just gonna kind of start doing some brush strokes. There we go. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't even need that anymore. We're just kind of doing some little oops, that was a little bit too much. Oh well, that's where that's gonna live now. But wherever your glue is, just know that your foil is going to stick to that. Kind of want to wipe that off. I think that was a little excessive right there. I think I could do better. Let's try to fix it. Using it like you have 6 barrels of it. Maybe one day. Who knows? 6 1-ounce barrels. I do have that. Okay, so let's just see what happens if we try to kind of clean that up. I'm going to bring it up higher than normal. That way I can kind of swoosh it back down. There we go. So, and this is kind of the nice thing about Helios. It's white while it's wet, so you can kind of really see where it is on your cup. It does dry clear though, and we would not want to put any foil on this cup until it is all clear. Okay, I think I'm liking that. What do you guys think? And can you see where I wiped off the glue? I redid it. Just kind of want to get rid of any harsh lines. Like Leo said, it doesn't count if you don't do the sound effects. Okay, I think that looks good. Let me put my brush in a bag to keep it from drying out all the way. you do want to use not a stiff brush for this. You want to have a fluffy brush. Nicely swooshed. Really, this sound effects do make the cup better. It's science. Okay, but we have to glue something else because that's a waste of glue if I don't use that up. Let me get my heat gun and we will dry this glue. It's gonna look clear, and then we'll throw the foil on there. And everything dries pretty quickly. Look, you can already see it's drying. So you do not want to see any white in your glue. Crystal clear is what we want. Did it even happen if there's no sound effects? I don't know, but I don't want to know. It's a preventative measure for me. All right. Perfect. And you can see the difference in your paint and your glue. You can definitely see where there's the glue. It's got more of a gloss to it, right? But it all is clear. Like at this angle, you really can't see the difference, but in the light, you'll know. Okay, let's do the foil thing. I think I did. I must have used this on a pen or something before. I don't remember. Maybe we did it at Tumblr Invasion. Okay, now I will never claim to be an expert in laying tumblers correctly on foil, so just keep that in mind while you watch me do what I'm about to do here, okay? You're just gonna, and once it's like a UVDGF, once you stick it down, that's just where it's gonna be. So there it is, it lives there now. And we'll just kind of try to bring some of that up there. Keep the tension and roll it. Should probably try to get that sticker off. Shoot. Look, this is my first cup I've ever made, okay? This is like a thicker foil though. Well, it feels like it is. Maybe it's not. Stay there. Get a little brush. Ooh. Grab a purple one for my purple girls here. Whoops. You know what? Before I start doing all that pizzazz, let me cut this off. If it lives there, I hope it likes the view. It will. These scissors are shit, sorry. Dang. The anti-scissors. So I have a little bit of a crease right there. Do you see it? We'll see what that looks like. Thank you for the heart me. All right. Same with foils, UV-DTFs are all the same. If you feel like it's not sticking down all the way, when you start pulling it up, try to rub it back down. I think we're gonna have some distressed looking parts just because it creased. So we'll see if we can't get those areas to kind of cover out as I pull the creases off. But this is the kind of tumbler where that's gonna be okay because we already have kind of that distressed look going on, right? So actually, I think that looks pretty good. This is such an easy kind of design to do. There, look how easy that was. All done. What do you guys think? In the words of Lily, do you like that TikTok? Super easy. You save the foil scraps. Unfortunately, yes, these scraps will live longer than I do. I'll probably never find another use for it, but I have hoarder syndrome, so I won't throw that away. My kids will probably find them 50 years from now. Look at that artwork you drew on that tumbler. Right? And look, remember how I had gone like a little bit too far with the Helios and wiped it off? I honestly don't know where that was. We had a smooth recovery from that. It is a cool looking foil. So that one is called Paint Pour from Southern Belle Glitter. She's got some really cool glitters. I have a lot, foils. I think she has cool glitters too. But foils, she's got a lot of really cool foils. Just checking comments real quick. What's so funny? Is this the end of TikTok, right? His attention span is like Nemo, right? This is what the foil looks like if you kept stretching it out. I actually like it in this kind of setting. I was a little bit nervous because oops, I don't want to stick it on there. But I feel like there's some, if you see right in the middle of your screen, it kind of looks like it's a harsh line where it changes. But I don't see that as much on the cup. It looks more uniform, so I do like that a lot. Maybe that's because we have some distressing going on. Anyways, the cool thing too is that you could just throw some Hyperion on this cup and get it going. You don't have to wait for anything. The Helios glue, we dried before we even stuck the foil on. Foil does not need to be sealed before you use Hyperion, so one less step to do. Probably check on our pens that we glittered because those are probably ready to be smushed. But if I feel this cup, it's smooth. I do not feel the stickiness from the glue at all because the foil stuck to it all. So just if you want to do kind of a check, everything's good. Oh yeah, we do have some glue left to do something with though. Helios is out of stock. Yes, it's a global thing. I'm not holding out on you guys with Helios. If I could get it, I would. Nobody has Helios right now, and I honestly do not know as a distributor when it will be restocked. All I can say is that I have other wheels in motion, so hopefully one of those wheels is the wheel of fortune. I don't know where I was going with that. Hopefully it is what we need it to be. If you didn't like it, could you put a different foil over it? Yeah, absolutely. Or you could just paint over it or do whatever. Yep, absolutely. So the Belle Glitter has 25% off sale on foils right now. Oh, okay, cool. Guys, go check them out. Cindy's super cool. She's got a lot of really cool foils. That's what a lot of the cups I've been doing have been Cindy's. I also have foils from Artistic Painting Studio. My jam is the holographic ones. I did buy this one because I was like, it looks cool. I got to see what that is going to do on a cup. So I'm glad we finally did use it, and I'm very happy with it. Oh, shoot. You know what would look cool? I wonder if I could wipe this off real quick. What if I mixed a little bit of Stardust, which is like that opal, super fine opal glitter? Screw it. We'll do it on the next coat. I already put Hyperion on here. We'll see what it looks like without it. But I'm kind of thinking, what if I threw like that super fine opal glitter into my next Hyperion top coat, give this whole thing a little bit of a shimmer. The wheel to a new glue. Maybe, and it may be, I don't know, like, I didn't want to get your guys' hopes up with the paint until I knew it was a good paint, and it is a good paint, so now I can talk about it. So, just know wheels are turning around here. I don't like being out of stock on products, and unfortunately, the products I'm out of stock on are products I cannot control. So I'm trying to just get a little bit more control around here. So that is with Hyperion on it. That'll level out. I really like this. That's really pretty. This is just a little, I think this is a 12-ounce cup. Oh yeah, you know what? I think that's a sippy tumbler. Probably will not be having a sippy lid on it after all. Shimmer would be gorgeous on that. That's what I'm thinking. If I would have thought about it before I put that first drop of Hyperion on there, I probably would have added it in. But the nice thing is you can always stick it on or add it into your next layer. But I think a little bit of shimmer would be really pretty on this. Have you ever tried foils on a glass can? You know what? I haven't. I don't see why you couldn't though, as long as it's prepped properly. If I'm missing anyone else's comments or anything, always feel free to ask again. I think I'm caught up. Let's see, and remember you'll see it from the inside too. What technique is that called? This is called, it's super easy. I don't know, it's just like a brush stroke thing. So all I did, if you're just coming in, welcome in. I will be posting this live to YouTube, my YouTube tomorrow. So if you miss anything, you can always catch up on YouTube tomorrow. But basically I just took my glue and brushed it out, and that's what you're seeing, like these kind of brush stroke patterns. And then once the glue is dry, I wrapped it in foil. You can see exactly where I wrapped it in foil, where you can see my hand, but that's kind of what the foil looks like. Wrapped in the foil, pulled the carrier sheet off, foil stays on, and that's all I did. Super easy. I just threw a coat of Hyperion on this, which is the top coat that I use on my tumblers instead of epoxy, and it's done. It's just, all I need to do now is just keep coating it to protect it, and it'll be done. Oh shoot. Okay, I just realized this cup was not spinning. This was the one that was our test cup with different pigments and stuff. Doesn't look like Hyperion pooled anywhere. It's dry. Maybe it was spinning and it stopped. I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to revisit it though, because remember I said the orange was really pigmented, and the Hyperion kind of repelled it. It doesn't look great, but if you looked at it before, you can see that it's starting to fill in some of those gaps. The rest of the cup looks fine, but this cup wasn't spinning when I turned around, so either I just turned it off or what, but there's no like drips or anything on it, so I don't know what I did. Anyway. Anyway, it's okay. That's not what happened when we forget to turn on the turner. I guess so. Alright, let's come back to our pens. So we had glittered this pen. That is Larkspur from Cold Glitter. I'm just gonna smush it in parchment paper. You can use your used stuff if there's nothing else on it. go. We were just talking about you. Do you have a code with Southern Belle? I just did a foil cup with her, and I was like, I'm pretty sure April has a cup. I told people it's GLC. I hope I'm right. There we go. April has a code. So yeah, if you guys like that foil, I'll show you the cup real quick. April, I just pulled it off. We just did this one. I just coated it with Hyperion too, but the foil is from Cindy. It turned out super cute. Super easy and super cute. And that's my favorite thing. If I were to change my business name, that's what I would change it to. Super easy and super cute. And if you guys miss anything on this live, it will be posted to my YouTube tomorrow, so don't worry. I got you. And if I don't got you, then tell Lisa to remind me, because she's good at that. Alright. So that's good. We'll seal this. You know what? Let's just put some Hyperion on this. It doesn't really need to be sealed. It's one layer of a fine glitter. You can seal it with glue if you want to, but I don't really see the point in that. Let's just go in with Hyperion on it. I'm going to use a smaller brush though. A pen-sized brush, if you will. This one looks like it'll work. That's a cute name. Alright. This is where a third hand would come in handy. Don't want to get any of this on my new tabletop. And this is fresh glitter, so feel free to flood coat it. Just use light pressure because it is not sealed glitter. You can actually, pick up your drips from the bottom there. So maybe we won't do like a crazy flood coat on this because we're actually using the Hyperion to seal as well. Don't want to shift anything too much, but we're going to save a step by not having to glue anything. Okay, now who was asking about how Hyperion seems to dull your glitter? If you looked at this glitter before I just put the Hyperion on, you would probably say, wow, that looks really dull now. It's going to stay that way for a while. Like I said, Hyperion right now it is soaking down in through the glitter. It builds up from the base to over top of it every time you layer your Hyperion. So it's not going to really have that super high beautiful sparkle like you see in the jar until your Hyperion is built up over top of that glitter. So don't give up if you're like, oh, I did 2 coats and it sucks, I don't like it. Keep going. Once it's built up, then you're gonna have, just grabbing a cup over here, look at this sparkle here. You're gonna have that sparkle back. It's just got to build up. See how that's a solid layer? The light's hitting it and you can see it's a solid layer of Hyperion over everything else. You got to do that with your creations if you're using Hyperion. Okay? Okay. So do not get discouraged. We're going to dispose of that. And then here is our second pen that we did. The paint, if you could see right here, look, the paint is more of like a bluish teal. We were playing around, just dropped our new pigments tonight, tints, BCM tints, BCM paint tints. 5 colors, so we mixed, to get this color, we did some of the white paint, black paint, blue pigment, or tint, and literally like 1 drop of yellow. And we got that really pretty color, and then we ended up putting this glitter over top, which pulls more green, but I'm in the mood to just use some glitters that I have never used before. And pens are a great way to test out new glitters because they're little. It's not a big commitment. And there's always be somebody that likes a pen of whatever color you make it. So we did Helios glue. Just kind of smushing that glitter down. This is a little bit of a chunkier glitter than the last one. But I think that's good. Tap, tap, tap. I think we still have really good coverage, so I'm just going to do the same thing. Seal with Hyperion. This brush has a little bit of that other glitter in it. I'm going to just act like it doesn't. I love this glitter color. This one right here is, I haven't used it before, Twilight Seafoam from Cold Glitter. Code BCM saves. It's like a teal and gold. I don't know, guys, if I'm just in my senior 30s and I'm liking gold more and more because I've always been a silver girl, but gold has been growing on me like a lot. It's weird. Just gonna ask if it has a rose gold in it. I'm not sure if it's rose gold. It's more like a champagne gold, maybe a little bit of rose gold. I would say more on the champagne or like copper side though. Silver is better than gold. I've always been a silver girly forever. And I think I still will be, but pink and gold and black are like kind of my jam right now too. Is it shine rose gold or just gold? It's kind of, here, there's the blur. I don't know. It's more like a copper than a rose gold, but I don't know. It's up to your own perception. If you say it's rose gold, I would believe you. I'm actually really struggling right now. I just ordered my first round of like bold color BCM paints. And I was like, oh, perfect. You know, the colors that I'm ordering, they already have names. But guys, the names are stupid. I can't. I was like, oh, I'll just use their names. I cannot. The brown, for example, the brown that I ordered is called Christmas Ornament. Now tell me why like if you think of just a standard brown color, why would you think of a Christmas ornament? I don't know, but I just can't name my brown paint Christmas ornament. So now I have to get creative with names, which you guys know is definitely like where I really excel in this business. I love coming up with names for stuff. It's my favorite. Oh, some of them are good. So the purple I picked is called Magenta Red Lips. What are some of the other ones? Amanda and Bree. I don't think Bree went to bed, but I know Amanda saw the list of names. I was just like, yeah, I can't use those. Alright, is there anything else you guys want to see me like testing or doing with the pigments or paints specifically? I'm here to kind of be your demonstration for whatever. Otherwise, I have this pen that I could pinstripe, which I have the rolls from Foils and Flakes, which will make this go a lot faster. But I don't know. I don't have anything else to really start work on tonight. Excuse me. How did that? So we went through all random things. Wait, what? It's pretty my phone lights dim because my husband's sleeping. I hear you. Does anyone have a pillow speaker? Do you guys know what those are? They're all over my TikTok right now, and I'm like, do those actually work? Should I waste my money on one or not? Have you been able to create an ink swirl with Hyperion? Kind of. There's two ways you could do ink swirls. One is, well, one's not with ink, I should say. There's three ways, I guess. Okay. This cup right here is a paint swirl. That's with the metallic paints, the Aurora metallic paints, mixed with Hyperion, and I just dropped them on, swirled them together. No heat. You don't want to use any heat or anything. So that's kind of a a paint swirl, if you will. We also did a paint swirl on this cup. These are acrylic paints, not the Aurora paints, but acrylic paints mixed with Hyperion. And it's definitely a trust the process. Every swirl cup, honestly, I feel like is trust the process. That's how I am, at least. But it looked like absolute crap when I first started it, but you just keep going, and then it actually looks really cool, especially for like a fire cup. So this is acrylic paint mixed with Hyperion for that swirl. And then this is an actual ink swirl, which I've done a Milky Way over top. But the pink and the reds are alcohol inks. Those are actually dropped into a medium called Triple Thick by Deco Art. It's like a thick gel kind of thing. You can put that on your cup, drop the inks into it, and these are actual alcohol inks, not the white, but the color. And then you can kind of create swirls that way. It's never going to be the same as epoxy swirls, but if you're looking to make swirls without epoxy, that's going to be kind of your closest thing. Why are there so many people in this store? Just leave already. Thank you, Marsha, for the heart me. Am I missing anything? Ink swirls in libraries. Oh, I gotcha. We closed an hour ago, then you go home. What? They should go home. That's so rude. Alright, I'm gonna grab... Guys, one of these days, this is going to go somewhere. On a cup, in the trash, to Texas, I don't know. But I was looking for my pinstriping. I found it. Okay. My bed is trash. Look, if I never showed you guys that, you would never even know I still had it. These are little strips of, what do you call these? Tape? Pinstripes? Yeah, pinstripes. From Foils and Flakes. I'm going to use the thinnest one. Surprised Lily hasn't stolen it. Honestly, I should have just told you guys that's what happened. Striping tape, yes. Mixer candy. You had yours delivered. Honestly, I would have done the same too, but I had to go to the dollar store for something like a month ago, and when you first walk into Dollar Tree, it's like all Easter. I was like, oh gosh, I could just get the kids stuff now, and I did. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my kids that they haven't found it yet. I think I'm gonna make it to Easter without them knowing that I've done this. Foils and Flakes has a sale now too. Sweet. I'm pretty sure this is where... Yeah. This is so freaking thin. I like it though. Something like this, you don't really want it to be super thick. So there's gonna be a little bit of waste here, but I feel like this would not look good if I didn't stripe it out. Now I just have to kind of get it started. I think I'm off already. Let me start it. Here's the seam. You should be able to just kind of keep swirling it, and you're gonna have to cut some pieces off. Ah, dang it. Maybe it's too late at night for me to start something like this. Am I even on the camera? Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take it off this stick. This looks like a lot of note for me too. Sorry guys, Lily just stole my tape. My striping tape is gone. No, it's not so bad once you get started. Okay, actually here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna start where there's a little bit more of a contrast, because starting between that pink and orange is just a little bit too much for me. The tape isn't very sticky. I striped a pen with this tape off live, actually, from Alaska, of course, and it worked pretty good. But I did learn that you can leave it, at least for this template, you can leave it attached more. So that's what I'm gonna try with this one. And then the pieces that I cut off can still be repurposed. You want to keep like a tight kind of pull on your tape, but you don't want it to be, you don't want to stretch it. I feel like that one's off a little bit. I don't know, maybe late at night is not the time for me to be trying to focus on something like this, but hey, this pen's been sitting in my office rent-free for a while now. Lily's like, is that for me? My girlfriend, everything is for you. Everything I make is always for you. She's spoiled. But she's worth it. She's the sweetest. She's, I think I told you guys, because we've been telling the kids, you know, like we might be moving to Texas, and Lily, I guess, has been telling like everyone at school that we're moving. So we had her IEP meeting a couple weeks ago, and her speech therapist and her teacher were like, are you guys moving? It's like, oh, maybe, but not until like the end after the school year. They're like, oh, okay, good. Like, we're gonna miss her, but she's telling everyone at school in kindergarten that we're moving. We're moving to Texas to a house with lots of toys, which is not true. She sees listing pictures of houses, and they're like staged with kids' rooms, and she thinks that all comes with the house. So, hate to disappoint. Alright, I'm gonna flip this over and see if I can't hold it from the top and keep that. But you can kind of see that this is staying consistent with the pattern, so we of course have to trim it, but doing this makes it a lot easier. Except I think I messed up. Whoa, did I mess up a lot? Okay, there. The pink and the orange are throwing me Alright, I don't know if that's right or not. My eyes are going crossed. Just got a decent amount of toys to fill it with now. Oh, I know, and you know, Danielle came out here, 2 weeks ago, and me and her decluttered both the kids' rooms quite a bit. It's a lot easier to keep their rooms clean, I will say that. Shoot, this blade sucks. Is that supposed to cross there? I think it was. Baby. Okay, actually I think that's where it's supposed to be cut, huh? I'm like sawing it. Okay, I'm gonna have to change my blade. You guys don't want to hang out with me tonight? We're all over the place. I know, I can hear Stacy yelling at me. Look, I'm doing it. How do these even get so dull? There must be like elves that come over here at night and use my stuff. That must be it. So funny too. Stacey used to yell at me like, was it 3 years ago? She's always the first person I think of whenever I have a dull blade. Good night, Marsha. Thought you had a house. We have a house here in Arizona. At first we were kind of thinking like we could rent it and buy a new house, but I don't think we want to do that anymore. So we're going to Texas next week. We're gonna be gone Wednesday, come back Friday. So FYI, no shipping those days. And then that's kind of gonna be our deciding factor. I think we do want to move, but we kind of are like, we should probably just like go there and see everything for ourselves, like the good, the bad, the whatever, and have like just be more confident if that's what we want to do. I love Arizona. I've always loved it here, and I'll be sad to leave, but also I think it would be nice to be closer to family and all that stuff. So we're just gonna go make our decision, and I'll let you guys know, I guess, in like a week if we're moving or not. See if you hate it, right? I do like the fact that we can get a lot more house for less than what our house is worth right now here. I like that a lot. But I don't know, you hear about people being house poor. I don't want to ever be house poor. But I think when we do buy our next house, ooh, this is not cute. I think when we do buy our next house, it's gonna be our forever home. So it's not gonna be like a rush decision. And yeah, we're super lucky. My brother, he lives in Dallas, and that's kind of the reason why we want to move there. And so we'll be able to rent his house, his current house. He just bought a new one, until we get to kind of get there and get to house shop ourselves a little bit more so we can find our forever house. What if I just leave it like this? You guys think it'll look good with just some random 2-line pinstripes? See if I'm missing any comments. I don't want you to go for the record in case you didn't know. That's the first I've heard that from you. I think Amanda's nervous because I'm going to be closer to Bree, but honestly I'm not, because Bree's a 3-hour drive, and if you guys know me at all, you know I don't drive more than like 15 minutes. So if Bree doesn't come to me, I probably won't see her too much. Alright, something looks wonky right there. Who decided we should do this pen right now? Nancy's right down the road. That's right. Such a big decision. So smart to see all the things. I know, it's a huge decision, and I have so much stuff here. Honestly, if I didn't have the business, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but like that's what scares me, is that I won't be able to fit all my business in the moving van along with like all of our personal stuff. Luckily, we do have, so we're gonna leave some stuff behind, or just get rid of it, like our couches, our dining room table. We don't need to take our fridge or our washer and dryer, so that kind of stuff will be nice to not have to worry about taking up space in the moving van. But I don't know, I just have a lot of stuff. Sure, things will work out, and we'll be looking back on this 6 months from now like, oh, this is the best decision we ever did, you know. But definitely gives you some anxiety right now. You decided. I know. I regret it. The last pen I did was a snow globe pen, which is like half the size of this one. I do like this Foils and Flakes pinstriping tape though. Makes it a lot easier once you kind of get a rhythm. I feel like it's looking good now, or better. Having that sharp blade is nice to have too, as it didn't work. There we go, I felt it that time. We could just leave it like this. I gotta take a drink of water real quick. Three hours in Texas is a short drive. I feel like that's what Texans do feel, because I was telling Alex, my brother, I was like, yeah, well, I want to be like within 10 minutes of where you guys live. And they're like, oh, we drive 30 minutes to get anywhere. I'm like, what? That's like an hour round trip. That's a long time. That's a 1/12 of a day. But apparently that's just what you do in Texas. Not me. I'm not going to be leaving the house. Alright, this one's going to give me trouble because of that pink and orange. feel like this is probably the last stripe going this way. Yeah, that one is like I bowed it out or something. Let's see if I can't scrunch it down. It's a little bit better. Okay. This is not perfect by any means. Look like an optical illusion. I feel like I should, yeah, okay. I should have stopped back here, huh? That's a solid color. Oh, I should have stopped right here. Waiting for Amanda to say, you should have stopped a long time ago. I think I should have stopped right here. Yeah. I think I should have stopped right there. Well, yeah. I don't know. Are you guys sick of this yet? It's not super even on some of the stripes, but is it like character or something, right? Okay, well, guess what? I don't want to do any more of this tonight. I will work on this on the next live or maybe off live. But I feel like that is a start to something. It does kind of look like an optical illusion, huh? I think I'm going to hop off, though. I will finish it, though, I promise. Let me check comments real quick. Do you guys have anything else for me before I go, though? My eyes are crossed watching this. I know, mine are too. It's too late at night for me to be doing this right now. New here, do you sell epoxy? I do not. I use Hyperion exclusively. I'll give you a little bit of a recap. Here's the Hyperion, just to kind of get familiar with the label. We do carry it here at Better Call Mall Craft Shop. We just launched our tints tonight, our paint tints. We have paint as well in white and black. We'll have more colors coming soon. And then our cups that we have spinning right now, these all have Hyperion on them. Our Milky Way that we fixed the other night, I'm obsessed with it. I love that so much more. Lily's butterfly cup, which look how it looks so green right there. And then more purples and pinks from that angle, so that's super fun. That's a pigment. Not a pigment, a mica. Our sea turtle one, this is a 40 ounce. Look how pretty the glitter is. That UV-DTF is from us. We do print all of our UV-DTF in-house. We've got, gosh, I want to say 600 or 700 different designs available. This is our test cup that we were doing with the BCM paints and pigments or tints. We've got this butterfly cup. This one has a mica on it as well. You can see that color shift. You got blues, greens, purples. That butterfly UV-DTF is also from us at BCM. This one's pretty cool. This is a foil from Southern Belle Glitter that we applied to just a black painted tumbler. Turned out really cool. And then we got some pens over here, which, look at this one right here. That one I pinstriped. That is the same design as the one that I'm working on right now. So I know it can be done, but that was a lot easier than the longer barrel. And then we've got the glitter ones. This one is just hanging out here. This one's just likes to ride around. One of these days I'll finish it though. Anyways, do you guys have anything for me before I hop off here? Check comments and then I'm out of here. Good night, guys. Who said get out of here? Jen? Get out of here with that, Jen. What'd Jen say? Oh, I can't see. Amanda muted her. How funny. Anyways, guys, though, but our pigments, they are launched. If you want some awesome, really good quality water-based tints for your water-based paints or products, we got them in these 5 different colors, and they are ready to ship. They are our own brand, which I'm super excited about, tested by me, and I think you guys are really gonna love them. Cups are pretty too. Thank you. So yeah, keep an eye on this. It might look different next time you see it. I'm actually kind of impressed with how far I've got on that tonight. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you on the next one.